Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn.
This week's first descent is Batman issue number 42, the variant. Oliver couple cover. You got Poison Ivy. What more could you ask for? Feels good to be back in the saddle again. Had to take a couple months off. Personal issues, burnout. But now I'm starting to get the itch again to do this. This is a labor of love. But plus I got a couple of sales coming up, a couple of cons, so I should have enough material to make a couple bids. But it just feels good being back in the saddle again. This week's episode I got 2 eBay packages, and I guess the last two months this week. But before we get to that, we got to get to our 2 from the tomb. So starting off with this tomb, we're going to go with some Frazetta, Death Dealer, issue number 1 from Opus Comics. Figured I'd like to show this this cover. It's one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I haven't been reading too many comics over the past couple months. Now I'm starting to get back into it again. Starting to get back into reading, I should say, not back into comics. I've been still buying, just haven't been reading. But now I'm finally caught up on Spawn and a couple other books. So definitely, but I wanted to definitely show a cool cover to get this 2024 finally kicked off. As spring comes around, we start everything gets cleared out and stuff like that. So my oldest, she's getting at that age right now. She's in the mid years of her teenage years, and starting to get rid of some of the old stuff that she doesn't really care for anymore. So she was throwing these out. So I told her that I was going to hold on to them. So this is My Hero Academia issue number 1, or volume number 1, I should say. I don't really collect manga. Not really even a fan of the storytelling. I enjoy the art style a lot. But the reason I'm showing this is just for a collector's point of view. I mean, this stuff was headed for, probably the trash, or maybe possibly half-price books or something like that. I told her I'd hold on to them. So at that age, 10 years from now, maybe 15 years from now, she might get that nostalgia again, and instead of having to buy everything again, I was like, yeah, I got a little bit of space, I'll just hold on to them. And I got like 30 of these books. But it just reminded me like when I was growing up and stuff, like when I got to that age, wanted to go out on dates and stuff when I was like, 37. Everybody hits that age, buy things of their youth and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I never stopped. Or fortunately, I never stopped, I should say. It's just one of those things. I figured I'd just put it away. 15 years from now, I might want to. Whatever happened to those old books and stuff like that? And then, she don't have to really worry about it because they'll be with my collection. So yeah, I'm gonna box them up. But just thought about that. Like that age, because I got rid of like a lot of my stuff from back then. I managed to keep a lot of my comics, but everything else I got rid of. When I started going, out and stuff like that. Didn't seem so important to me, but comics have always been the one thing I've never really given up. That and CDs, music. So, but yeah, I still got all my original CDs and stuff I bought. But yeah, I figured it'd be a different 2 from the tomb, starting back. But this week, like I said, we got 2 eBay packages, and we'll check them out right about now. So let's get on to what everybody's here to see, the books, of course. I bought these like months ago. I can't remember what the hell they are. I sort of remember what they are, but to be honest with you, it's going to be a little bit of a surprise to me too. Bad thing about opening books 1 month, 2 months later is if it's damaged or something, it's on me. I can't come back and say, finally got around to opening these books and they're all damaged or something. So I believe it's 2 books. Nice bubble wrap there. I used to not show this part, but now that I got the video editor that speeds it up, it's not that much of a, not that big of a deal anymore. So back to the speedy part. So this actually has what it is on here. Spawn 99. So let's take a look at it. So about 7 or, well, probably at least a year now, I made a goal for myself that I wanted to get Spawn issues 1 through 100. So with this issue right here, issue 99, I've completed that goal. But now I've got Spawn issues 1 through 113 straight. So am I going to keep continuing to go? I'm not 100% sure. A lot of it's pretty pricey, and I've been noticing a lot of the speculators running towards this series all of a sudden with talks about a movie or something. But talks for a new movie have been out for at least for at least 15 years now. So you're hanging your hat on that, turn a profit or anything, you might be waiting a long time. But yeah, it's funny. This is a nice goal to have. I might go to 150. I'm not sure, but I do have like a back haul that I'll probably show in next video. I'll save that for next video. That I got a couple of plus 100 books, and I think I got a 1 or 2 1 through 100. But I bought those way before I bought, or not way before, about a month before I bought this one. So I figured for this video I'd just do an unboxing. The next video I'll show some more of the Spawn books that I picked up. But yeah, it's nice to complete a goal. It's one of the things I really enjoy about this hobby. Guess we should take a look inside. Yeah, I believe this is one of it's dedicated to Wayne Gretzky. I believe this is one of the last books that Greg Capullo did the interior art on. Maybe 100 was the last one. Yeah, so glad to have this in my collection finally. Now I can breathe easy. The rest is all gravy now. I pretty much assumed this was the book that was in that. I didn't open up, but this other one I can't remember what the hell it is. I want to say I bought it in early January. Let me see if there's a. Oh, sorry, I bought it in early February. So today is March 20 something. By the time you watch this, it'll be by like the 24th. I know I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but seems like the packing game is sinking through on a lot of these books coming in lately. I haven't had any really bad experiences. Zero Comics, but let's see what it is. Oh yeah, nice. So this book has been a real pain in my ass to find. It's The Albino Spider of Dajit from Verotik Comics, written by Glenn Danzig. If you haven't seen the Verotica movie, highly recommended. But I'm a fan, so take that with what you want. I'm not sure how much you would be able to show this. So there you go. Story by Glenn Danzig. Art by Eric Canete. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think he's still. I was hoping he still did shows. I think I read somewhere he was doing some sort of con or something. But yeah, this book has been a real pain in the ass to find. Like I said, I found issue number 0 and number 2 fairly easy. When I say I'm talking about a pain in the ass to find, I'm talking about not overpaying. Of course, I can just go right on eBay and slap $20 down and it can be in my house in 3 days. But I'm not that kind of collector. But yeah, this is I gotta watch what I show here. Yeah. So I had to edit part of that out. Yeah, it's hard to show Verotik books. I've been, not that I won't stop showing them, but I've been, you know, sort of censored before, which is fine. I mean, yeah, I don't want some kids watching this shit either, I don't let my own kids watch this other than somebody else's kids. So if you're under 18, man, go play Fortnite or something. But yeah, so I'm glad I got these 2 books, and I've become more of a filling in my runs type of collector. I'm not trying to find anything real new to collect. If there's anything that's come out on the shelves, leave a link or leave a message down or comments down below. Hey, you gotta check this shit out, man. Last thing I actually enjoyed off the rack was I enjoyed my monthly titles, which I'll be showing I think shortly here. I think I got a stack I can show, but my the last thing I picked up off the shelf that I really enjoyed was The Last Ronin. So I mean, with everything going on and stuff, it's hard for me to keep up a little bit, but I'm gonna start getting back into this. Like I said in the beginning here, but let's get on to last week's books. Well, last 3 months' books, last month's books, whatever the hell we want to call it, and check those books out. Yeah, so these are the books I picked up over the past couple months. I might have shown, I can't remember when my last video was. I think it was right before New Year's. Any of these are repeats? I don't think they are. These have been in my stack to read. I haven't even read them yet because I've been just with all the shit going on. So first up, we got King Spawn. So there's like a ton of other Spawn titles coming out, and I don't think I'm probably going to buy many of them. I might pick up the other Gunslinger one, but do we really need 2 Gunslinger titles? Because this one's pretty damn good. The other thing is, not sure if Brett Booth is going to be off the, this is Dexter Soy, and I don't know, not too much a fan of that art. But yeah, I've been enjoying both series, but yeah, I really hope they bring Brett Booth back for this one, or if they're just going to keep him on the main title. I haven't really done any reading to see what the newest titles are going to be. What the newest titles are going to, who's going to be on the writer, the artist, the colorist, all that stuff. I didn't do any research on that, but next up is Batman Joker Year 1, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. So I think there's just a 4-part series. I haven't been to the shop since I picked these up. Probably going to go tomorrow, so you'll see it next week. Or the week after, whenever I put up a new vid. I'm going to give this a shot. I've been talking about this for years on this channel. The last thing we need is another Joker story, but hopefully this is, I was wrong with the dynamic, or was it not the dynamic duo, the deadly duo. So that was a good Joker story. If you need to pick one up, I suggest that one. I'll let you know. I'll do a little mini review next week after I read these, get caught up. Issue I'm really looking forward to reading is The Incredible Hulk, issue number 9. Really been enjoying this series. It's been clicking on all cylinders, especially if you're a horror fan. Just pretty decent story going on with it. So The only thing that's, I'm just first glancing at this is, again, the main artist. Let me see if I got a copy here somewhere. Pause this for a second. Yeah, the regular artist, Nick Klein, did the cover here. It seems like he's only doing 3 or 4 issues. Then somebody else fills in, so. But when he does the artwork, and man, this book's something special. But just as first glance at this, I was like, oh man, it's a pretty cool cover. The art, we'll give it a shot. We'll see if it goes with the story. Of course, this is the one we've been waiting for us Spawn fans to get over with that storyline. It took forever. Spawn issue number 350. Just went with the McFarlane cover and then buying all the other covers with the $5 price tag. I'm pretty much done buying multiple covers of anything, unless it's really cool. But yeah, this is she did the art in here. He's a great artist, man. He's just. But yeah, finally, it was a decent, storyline. I just think it went on a little bit too long, so I'm curious to see how it ends, and I'm curious to see what 351 brings us. As far as collecting the Spawn run, I'm not sure what direction I'm going into. It's not something I'm going to go out of my way, like hunting stuff down. But if I come across stuff or at a show or anything like that, I'll pick it up. I mean, I've been finding a lot of the Spawn books, like post 100. I've been finding them a lot more now that I think the comic boom is bust now. So, but there's still some issues that are just really hard to get. So that's where you get all the people investing. Picked up. Speaking of a high price tag, I may have shown this in my last video. Apologies if I did, but I didn't get a chance to read it. So there's that. So it's in my to read pal. But yeah, it's a pretty thick book, 100 pages. That's pretty cool. Anyways. Yeah, it's the big milestone, the 30th anniversary. And we were also lucky to get issue number 268 recently. So it's been, I think, Savage Dragon's been coming out at 4 to 5 issues a year pop, which is cool, man. It's not like he's just throwing out shit that because most of every story I've enjoyed of his. I gotta watch what I show in here too. Sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get, but I enjoy this title because it just reminds me just of just a comic book, and Eric Larson's a huge comic book guy. I mean, history and all that stuff. You follow him on Twitter and stuff like that. It's just it's amazing how much he talks about this stuff. So he's a comic book fan. I don't think he'll throw out garbage just to get something out, just to chase a record or anything like that. All right, guys. I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate you all the comments, all the private messages and direct messages and stuff on Instagram, and just leaving comments down, checking in on me. I really appreciate it. I'm fine. Everything's cool, man. We're gonna get back to business here. Again, I probably won't be putting it out weekly. My main goal right now is to try to get out an episode maybe 1 to 2 times a month. And we'll see what else we bring forward here. Got a couple other ideas I want to start doing, and now that I'm gonna start having some time, finally, I think we're gonna get to, we're gonna get back to where I was, man. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Check out all the links down below. Those guys are great. Keeping this comic book YouTube going. Real collectors. You can tell, like, it sucks because I didn't want to jump off the I didn't want to disappear for a while, but I wanted to keep it going strong. But stuff comes up, of course. But anyways, enough talking about that. Let's get this video over with. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.